Huh?
Damn.
Are you ready, Sir Hans?
Henry, something's gone wrong.
Open up! I'm not going to talk to the door.
That potion tasted rather odd, and now I have a feeling my face is broken out. How do I look?
No offence, sir, but you gave me quite a fright. It looks as though you've slept with your head inside a wasp's nest.
God's holy breeches, I knew it! And it's nearly time for my rendezvous with Carolina. What am I going to do?
Surely you're not going to give up on account of a few pimples. If Carolina doesn't appreciate your charm, she's not worth the effort.
Do you think she will? Even though I've got a face like an arse?
You'll sweep her off her feet. You'll see.
All right, Henry. I'll do it.
Pohár vína zaplatí.
Tell me, Henry, how many girls have you had in your life? If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight. God be with you, Henry.
Good health.
Take care. There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
Since when has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my ass for good measure.
It seems your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding the womenfolk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
Quite well.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off. Hide, Henry. Time to get started.
How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else?
She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming.
And what am I supposed to do? What do you think? Don't prompt me from that book of poetry.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Aha. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close is not the same, like intercourse in May.
No! To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring.
To have lips and yet kiss not is like a leaking chamber pot. To love without constant mating is like nuns all feel in the spring.
What on earth are you saying?
What's that hissing?
It's a feral goose here in the bushes.
To murderous wrath she gives birth, leaving no peace on this earth. Wounds inflicted by swords cut less deep than women's barbed words.
To numerous brats she gives birth, leaving no peas for the serfs. Who's infected my whores? Don't you sleep with my women, bastards?
Jesus, Henry! What kind? Me? You're the one who's babbling.
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life.
It's the latest fashion in France.
You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me. How did you like it, dearest?
Well, it was, Father is coming! Hide!
Who was that talking? If it's some Danny again, I'll gut him with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said?
But I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back.
There you are, you seducer! Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
You got some explaining to do, you bastard!
What are you after, you bastard sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
I went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh yeah, then what are you doing right beneath...
Now, the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of your horse shit. One more word, and I'll have you.
Ah! What are you doing here?
Oh, my darling.
Get out! Get out or I'll call Papa!
My sweet. How can you be so cruel?
Hey, what was...
What was what?
that noise?
We're here in the cemetery.
I'd swear it came from the window.
What's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out, and...
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Why, you fuck...
What do you think you're doing? Climbing in here, uninvited?
Ma chérie, I came to court you.
Then go and court me from the courtyard.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
Are you alright? It seems to me you're hearing things other...
You're saying I'm hearing voices in my head.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. Sent you for a scene of Polotsk heard voices too, and she found in a monastery.
I heard voices too. Well, could have been, but...
Look, fellas, I was standing right here, and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's window and who was talking to her. I heard it clear as day.
Good neighbour, it can't be denied that old age dulls a man's ears.
That voice sounded... But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for him.
What? You don't love me?
No, and I told you, get out!
Well, how about a kiss at least?
Out, out, out!
Jasem skutni hori kodelnikov syn.
What the fuck are you playing at?
Jasem skutni hori kodelnikov syn.
Jesus, stop your...
What a lovely evening we're having. Nice and mild, eh? Seems to me it was hotter this time last year, don't you think?
I swear I'll go mad if I have to listen to another word from you. Lads, shut this fucker up. You'll get the hiding of your... You'll...
Are you gonna cry now?
Bugger!
Get you like a rabbit.
Ale go prodele! You call that comeback? Here!
Don't move a finger. Caught you! Now you'll...
What?
Don't pre... It's Jay...
I won't put up with any more.
Aye, Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Hey.
I'm going to enjoy this. What's the matter? Come on! That all you got?
Caught you! Now you'll pay for...
What?
Try that. It's...
You're making a serious...
Ha! But that... You there! Stop! Surrender! You've committed...
What the...
Caught you!
A corpse?
Don't bother trying... It's...
Oh, come on, my...
Sure. You! Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Damn! Is that all you've got?
Got you. And now... What? Don't bother. It's Joe.
Are you pulling?
Aye. No surrendering. You're finished.
What was that noise?
Yeah! Got you at last. What? Try if...
Hey, who's
Give
there?
up! Ah! Oh! Ow!
Come here, lily liver.
I'll slaughter you.
Christ. You'll die for that. What's the matter? Come on. You're dead.
I'm going to enjoy this. Gone weak at the knees, have you? Is that all you've got? You're going to cry now?
Come here, lily liver.
Good God. There's a dead person lying here. Guard! Over here!
You! Stop right where you are. So, got you. What? Try personally.
I won't put up with it.
Aye. Dear God.
Ah.
Are you ready, Henry? Oh.
That potion.
You just sit tight.
All right. But
The best cure for this kind of thing is marigold decoction. I can get you that right away.
God bless you.
I've got a remedy for you.
About time. Give it here. Goodbye. It's gone. I'm as gorgeous as before. Let's go.
Gonna move on. I don't want to turn up late to see the love of my life.
Dulce noche, profuso limón, me coloqué lo que es mora, me vida, la semana, Mario de Soledad,
Will you stop dawdling? I don't want to miss the girl of my dreams because of you. Tell me, Henry, how many girls have you had in your life? If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight. There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
Since when has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my ass for good measure.
It seems your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding the womenfolk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito. Get a move on. I don't want to turn up late to see the love of my life. We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off.
Hi, how do you know it's her?
She got the letter and necklace.
And what am I supposed to?
What do you think? Don't.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start.
What are you saying?
Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest?
Gentle knight, why linger on? I earned this from my love so long. Whip out your worthy silky breasts. Who shall suck my salty bits?
No! And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part.
I know my horses sort of well. Some alcohol from 9 to 12. Seems I always have whores apart from the mistress of my heart.
What's that hiss?
It's,
Ah, Lord, let me not wait in vain. I long to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer. I shall not cling to another dear.
Landlord, let me not wait in vain. I long to sing and laugh again. Oh, gentle sir, get off your chair. I shall not bring you another beer.
Jesus, Henry! What, me?
You're an odd... I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life.
It's not my fault. It's really not my fault.
If I don't get my oats, I'll string you up by the ballsack.
How did you like it, dearest?
Ah, how tender you are.
Father is coming! Hide!
Who is that talking? If it's some Danny again, I'll gut him with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said? No, I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be.
Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back.
There you are, you seducer! Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
You got some explaining to do, you bastard!
What are you after? You...
I went to mourn over the grave of my great...
Oh, yeah.
No, the question is, why are you...
Enough of you...
You really came.
How could I not, my dearest?
Not so fast, Prince Charming. But, since you're here...
Hey! What?
What was what?
That noise!
We're here in the cemetery.
I swear it came from...
What's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out, and I...
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks...
Why, you fucking...
Mon petit lapin.
There's a lace here. Untie it. Ah.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly.
Are you all right? It seems to me...
You're saying I'm hearing...
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sent you for a scene of...
I heard voices too.
Look, fellas, I was standing right...
Whatever you are, I want to...
Good neighbour, it can't be...
That voice... But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Ja, Sam Skutnik.
What the fuck are you...
Ja, Sam Skutnik.
Jesus.
What a lovely...
I swear I'll go... You'll get a hiding...
beds with neighbors. I'm reduced to this. I'm from Staritz and, well, you know.
What's the matter? Come on!
You'll get what for?
Greetings. What business?
How did it go with Carolina?
Henry, it was the most wonderful night of my life. She was completely entranced by my courting. I hardly had to touch her, and she melted in my arms. And then she took me to paradise. It was thanks, in part, to you, my faithful henchman and messenger of love. You've earned your...
It was an honor, Sir Hans. When are you going to see it?
Oh, I'm not going to see her again. All beautiful things must come to an end, and, after all, I am a nobleman. and she is...
Well, that's how it ends, with the love of your life. After the secret gifts, the letters, the intrigues, reciting poetry in the moonlight.
My eloquence was wasted on her, Henry. Imagine, the silly cow couldn't even read. She returned the letter to me unopened. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet.
Goodbye.
And well, I'm sure we can come to some agreement, your lordship.
Well, bearing in mind, Master Butcher, that we have nothing to come to agreement about yet.
Well, yes, sir. No, sir. Well, I thought I ought to let you know what happened. My daughter's good name could be dragged through the mud. And his young lordship's too, of course.
Well, only if she should find us... Only if she should find herself with a permanent reminder.
Well, that could happen yet, sir, couldn't it? If her belly starts to grow. You know how word gets around, and... Well, folk would assume that Sir Hans is the father, even if some other young fellow was to come along in the meanwhile, and... Well, and we already know, the girl can't be watched.
Are you trying to blackmail me? Have you forgotten that I am the lord of this town, and that you are nothing but a stinking butcher?
Oh, God forbid, sir. I'm just thinking of his young lordship's reputation, and my girl's. But, of course, if his young lordship was to recognize the bastard as his own, and pay for his upbringing...
You can thank your lucky stars you're the only butcher around here. Otherwise, I'd have you out on your ear this very day.
But, sir, I'm only...
Here, take this, you damn scoundrel, and never show your face here again.
Thank you, your lordship. I'm sure this will be enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Blasted fool capon. I'll wring his neck. I'll have his balls on a platter!
Ugh.
Greetings. Good luck to you.
Welcome, Henry.
What do you...
I'd like...
But...
Far...
I'm... Goodbye.
Hey, lad! Don't you want...
Good day.
I've got some...
See you later.
Let's talk about... Since it...
Aye.
I've got some. I got them from Uncle Pesha.
They're lockpicks.
True, but at least...
Wouldn't you like to take a...
I'd love to. Home already.
About betting on the tournament.
I'm glad to... A nice little wager. Well, break a leg.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's the man.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir. Sir, my investigation led me back to Scallis, and I happened across... I just wanted to report to you, sir, that I dealt with that murderer. He attacked me and... well, I got the better of him. He won't be doing any...
That was a brave deed, Henry. Thank you. I sent a patrol there some time ago.
Yeah. I need the key.
So, Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up.
Thanks. I'd like to improve...
Certainly.
I want to...
All right.
Isn't that...
Come now.
How are you, Henry? Well, finally, I've had...
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messenger.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting...
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was...
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say... This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything...
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the...
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey!
You! What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be on right now, or I'll fucking see you.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Plibislavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there was a wounded man there by the name of Thomas, a suspicious type to say the least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the Crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
How are you doing?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well...
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and...
That's it? I don't need to...
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh? See you later.
Must be up to no good sneaking around in the dark.
Yeah. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Amen.
What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight, but not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
No, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius? And why
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us.
How? Did he steal?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty.
I have to find him.
You don't need to find...
Then why haven't you killed him yourself?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister.
Oh, but only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
How would I recognize?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yeah.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he suddenly stopped.
And how am I supposed to...
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius.
And do you have any other ideas besides...
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of...
Fine.
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to...
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all...
And remember... Goodbye.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at your service, sir.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care. What?
That's right. Cut!
Am I invisible? Over here, a bit.
I'm at your You wouldn't be...
No. Bye.
I'm on... You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care.
Here, enjoy it.
No, quédate seco, ¿no? Listo. Ya está, te seco todo y te da acá. Más lindo que así que. Hay todo chico, no tan. Bueno, saquito, pero eso. Pero ahora te seco con un toque, ya, esa pelota. Bueno, sí, gracias, papá, por sentirme también. Pero ¿usted te siente igual? Un besito, papá, y te quiero mucho.
God be with you.
No. Good luck then.
God grant you. No. Good luck then. God. You wouldn't be. No. Take care.
I hope.
You wouldn't be.
No. Good luck.
God be with
you.
Take care. Body got caught in the act and hanged. Good thing, too. The less bastards like him there are in the world, the better. Yeah.
You don't belong here. Good heavens, what do you want here? Go now. You're in a place intended only.
You don't belong here. Leave right now.
Is someone there? What's with you?
Don't move a finger.
Hey, you!
Surrender! You'll have to answer for your lawbreaking.
Hey, you!
You've been.
Don't move a
It's.
muscle.
No, you're making this.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
I'm sorry. You'll have to answer for your lawbreaking.
these novices. I'd pull those idlers by the ears.
What have they done to you this time, brother?
They're shirking their responsibilities, leaving us, their superiors, to chase around after them, finishing what they don't.
Did you have to finish someone's weeding in the garden again?
Yet again. I've had enough of it.
Up against Satanas.
You there! Stop! Surrender! You'll have... You were seen if it...
Just my luck. Look, I can't.
But that worked. You! Stop right where you are!
Yeah.
What have they done to you this time? Did you have to finish someone's reading in the garden? You are in a place you've been in only for months. Leave immediately. Leave now, or I'll have someone take you away. This is a monastery.
Don't move a finger! Surrender! You'll... Who the hell do you think you are? Didn't I... It's jail for...
I won't put up with any...
What's your...
Hey, you! Stop! Don't move a muscle!
Surrender! You're under arrest.
Don't move a finger! I'll find you. What's the matter? Come on! Yeah!
Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law!
Come here, Lily Liver. Where could you find
I've only got 2 hands.
God be...
You would...
Goodbye. I'm honored that...
You would...
No, good luck, then.
Ale for me.
What's going on there? What's going on there? Hey, who's there?
Any chance of a bite to eat? What am I? Get a drink here.
God. For how long?
Just the... That's...
Take care. Come.
I could do with
I'll be right back with that.
Yeah.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to...
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the...
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Good luck then.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Cuatro veces debo seguir el rastro de tío. ¿Qué?
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a...
Would you tell me something about...
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work. Praise be to our Lord Jesus. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the cicatas, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The Rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand...
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident. All the other brethren have been...
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked in...
Will you tell me something?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots...
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you... Well, that's all. Greetings, brother.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the Order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come.
I'm interested in... Do you know anything about...
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't be... He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the...
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like...
The words mean nothing to me. Asking the...
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as...
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me? You won't get away.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you and what the book has to say about you.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to report you.
Just try it, and I'll smack you so...
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
I'd like to ask... Can you tell me...
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner. Now a monk. There's nothing...
Why did you join the mon...
Because it was better than living in poverty. And you know what? I'm glad to be here.
I'm Gregor.
I know. It was hard not to...
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Will you tell me something?
There's...
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you...
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas.
Come on.
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. And what has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery.
I'd like to know...
I don't know.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly...
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just...
I've heard that you,
What? How do you know that?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in? But why? Just so you could dig something up on me?
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your... story.
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so...
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the
Will you tell me? I mean, where you're from? What...
I'm...
Come on.
What has...
Listen, brother. Is there anyone in the monastery who can help me?
Oh, yes? And what sort of thing are you talking about, exactly? Forget about it.
Praise be to...
I'd be interested... I'm interested in...
No one knows much about him. He doesn't talk to it. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible.
That's all. My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment?
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough.
Will you tell me something?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk.
Are you hiding something?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they... And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery.
What's your plan with...
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to...
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
That's all I want.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially...
How is it that you don't get any pay?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'd be interested to hear. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I'm interested in Yodok.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scout, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him.
What can you tell me about...
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a
That's all. I'm still curious about...
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. At other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention...
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask.
Lockpicks, eh? I won't ask what for. My advice is to try Brother Solarius.
I'd like to ask you... Who's in charge of things around?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter, and soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work.
I see. Are there any...
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here.
Tell me something about it.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Fortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about...
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth.
What are the roles of the various...
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, but it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Who's in...
Truthfully, everyone.
I see. Who's in... Are there already candidates to be the new...
Brothers John and Nevlas.
Tell me something about
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but...
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Why can't novices...
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry. We'll get Arch.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Well, that's all. Thank you for your...
Praise be to Christ.
I'll be in. What about your dog?
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint you don't like him, he's a slimy little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least circator. He's a man who enjoys...
What can you tell me about...
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him. Fighting, drinking, fornicating.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something. Or maybe he's being...
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak.
That's all I wanted to know. That's all. Who would you choose?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't... Praise be...
Someone really reeked at Ratty. You're right.
Salve Domini. I'd like to know...
I don't know much.
Do you know anything about...
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's...
What can you tell me?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him.
Tell me about...
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell.
Are you joking?
Why should I?
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely...
Don't get upset. I'm sorry.
If you could...
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry?
There's something I should tell you.
You're looking for someone? But...
I am a novice. At least until I find...
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand...
I heard something about that. But why are you
Because you could help me. It has to be one of...
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man when...
Talk to him. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me.
Will you tell...
There's nothing...
I mean, where you're from.
I'm...
You see, I am a novice.
What?
I'm looking for... Because you could help. I don't know.
It won't be...
Do you have any idea?
I don't know.
And give us the slop that's left over.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Things will get better with the new abbot.
You might be wrong. Besides,
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm interested in the What can you tell?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out and...
Sounds like you don't have much...
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
What can you tell me about
Oh, he's always got...
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish any...
Do you know any...
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. And he's always...
Who would you...
Why do you care?
I'm just interested.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. What do you desire? I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. What is it?
I'd like to...
Can't you see I'm working? Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
There's wounded lying at Talmberg now, and plenty new graves in Ujits.
He'll do it. Just as soon as we've drunk this one dry, he'll do anything for a little pat on the back from us.
Ah,